J. Who sings it with me, everybody? Put your hands up. Hello, and welcome to the Kathy J Show. I am Kathy J, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited that you're able to spend another day with me. Thank you very much, everybody. It means the world to me that you're watching. It's actually really cool because we're showing up in the ratings. Yeah, exactly. But today, everybody, I want to talk to you about our homes, okay? So when I say the word home, what are you thinking about right now? Are you thinking about like the current location that you're in? Or are you thinking about maybe a place that belonged to your grandparents? When I say home, do you think about the house you grew up in with your parents? Or is it just a feeling that you get when you hear the word home? For me, I think about my dad's house, and it makes me smile every time. I love that house, the warmth, the way it makes you feel. Homes are our most sacred and trusted spaces. It's where our lives are built. The walls frame who we are. It's where the foundation begins. Okay, I'll stop. Colleen's in my ear. She's like, stop it. But seriously, did you know that owning a home in America is actually the fastest way to grow your wealth? It's also one of the top ways to grow generational wealth in a family. So owning a home just doesn't set you up. It sets up your kids. Well, you know, at least that's the goal, everybody. So don't get me started, though, on how much some of us learned to love or hate our homes when we were there, stuck in them for the past year. Okay, I was actually lucky because we just moved to a new home and it was nice and roomy, but some of you were not lucky. Cramped quarters, nobody was leaving the house. You were right on top of each other. I used to watch everyone else's pictures about what they were doing in their homes, you know, like the people that had the huge movie theaters down in their basements, the people that had like, I don't know, the espresso machines in a wet bar outside their bedroom. Who gets that? This one girl posted from her walk-in shower that had the bathtub in the walk-in shower. It was the craziest stuff. There are so many ways that we have all made our homes more comfortable to live in as we settle down for our long pandemic nap. Did you like that? I tried to be an author. Okay. Well, admit it, everybody. We loved working from home. Some of you still love working from home. Some of you never want it to end. Hi, everybody working from home right now. In a recent poll, people were asked what they would be willing to give up to stay and work from home, and 39% of those asked said they'd give up their health insurance. What? 4 out of 10 of the people asked said they'd give up the health insurance, but it's about staying home. We've come to love it. 53% of the people that they asked said they'd be willing to work an extra 10 hours a week, so like 2 hours a day if they got to work from home. Home is where we all want to be. So today, Oakwood Homes is one of my partners for the Kathy J Show. They believe in me, everybody, and so I believe in them, and they believe in communities and us. So Oakwood Homes knows how important the inside of the house should be for our comfort, but they also know how important the outside of our house should be for the neighborhood. It's our connection to life, everybody. Did you know that when Oakwood Homes, when they go in and build a community, they don't just design the houses that you live in. They design the entire neighborhood, the sewers, the stop signs, the schools. They build the whole thing. It's really actually pretty amazing. So today we're going to talk to some people who grew up here in Colorado, still call Colorado home, and they're going to explain to us why Oakwood Homes values its employees, its customers, and its communities. They provide homes to all levels of buyers, and I'm here to tell you they are building a new neighborhood, and I'll let you know where when we come back. Oakwood Homes is an official partner of the Kathy J Show. Oakwood Homes, building happiness. Kathy J. Welcome back to the Kathy J Show. Now, as I said on my first show, and some other shows since then, this show is about us, and I couldn't be on the air without my partners, the people who believe in me and my message. And so when I went to Oakwood Homes, hi Eric, when I went to Oakwood Homes and asked them about being my partner, they were just getting done, I kid you not, they were getting done with a turkey drive that they were doing for some local women's shelters. They are all about community, and they've been building homes for 30 years. And my producer, Colleen, she pointed out, that's my whole life, because she's 30. They've been building homes as long as Colleen's been alive. My guest is a Littleton kid, a former Heritage Eagle and former NFL player. Please welcome Rhett Nelson with Oakwood Homes to the Kathy J Show. Yay!
Thank you.
Hi, Rhett. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Okay, so You are a Colorado kid.
That's
you grew up
right.
in Littleton.
That's correct.
I love that. Okay, so you're so young. How are you you're the vice president of sales or the president of sales for Oakwood Homes?
Not quite there yet.
What are you?
So I'm the regional sales manager for Oakwood Homes.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay,
Yeah.
so what happened after the NFL? How did you get to Oakwood Homes?
So I went from the NFL and came back to Colorado and decided I wanted to get into real estate, and one of the best ways is to sell new homes on site. So I was down in Castle Rock selling homes for many, many years.
So you were the guy with the cookies when I came in.
That's right.
I
Keep it
like
smelling
that.
good.
Okay, see? And then so why are you so passionate about home building? Why was that something that you knew that you could do as your next chapter in your life?
Well, it's a big transition in life, and I mean, what's more exciting than getting into a new home? Like you were mentioning earlier, it's where you live.
Yes.
And so it's part of being a part of that excitement when you get a chance and opportunity to work with families on a day-to-day basis.
Right. Plus, you get to sell some really cool features of homes. I mean, so it must be fun to be like, you could have a rooftop patio. You could have a dog spa. Earlier in my monologue, I mentioned that some girl was talking about she was in a shower, a walk-in shower, and the bathtub was in that walk-in shower. Oakwood Homes does that.
That's correct. You got to check it out.
I should have known. But what is your favorite part of Oakwood Homes, of working with them?
Really, it's the people, it's the culture,
Yeah.
and that culture does trickle down to the community, and so we really take care of our homeowners and during the whole buying process. From the start to finish.
Absolutely. So what do you want people to know about Oakwood Homes, about the buying process? I mean, you guys have been around 30 years. Mm-hmm. What about Oakwood Homes, like, I don't know, tell me about the homes.
Well, in general, it's really what defines Oakwood Homes is not just the home, like you mentioned earlier, it's the community.
Yes.
So we really build master plan communities versus just pocket of homes in different locations. And so
let's talk about like Reunion, that whole big area up there, 104th and Tower. I grew up in Thornton and Brighton, so to me it used to be just field, and now it's just all these different houses going up. But when I see the Oakwood Homes, I'm knowing that there's something different about how you're building that area. What does that mean?
Well, it's really about not just the infrastructure, but even within the community. We even have a Build Strong program that we facilitate partnerships with the schools, and we really put a lot of detail into parks and recreation, open space, and trails. And it's just more of a lifestyle, not just the home itself.
See, I love that. So so you're thinking, hey, these people in these houses are going to want to go to a park. They're going to want to have schools, all three schools, a kindergarten and middle school and a high school. You design all of it to be within distance of the houses.
Absolutely.
That's really cool. What about the grocery stores, the stop signs, the sewers? How does that all work?
Yes, they work. They are working.
I'm going to need more fast food places. I'm going to need my Starbucks.
Yep.
But do you design not to the businesses, but you design how it will look, how it will appear, how it will feel.
Right.
You go into that detail. It's not just what I'm doing when I close my door in my house.
Yeah. So we not just personalize the home, and really one of the things that defines Oakwood is what's behind the drywall.
Yeah.
Which people don't necessarily think about until it comes time to pay their utility bills.
Okay, so tell me.
Yeah, so we do it's a very unique process. So it's a panelization process where we really frame these homes in a factory controlled environment and almost like a Lego set off site and bring back into the neighborhood to build and assemble. So that way it's a much more energy efficient process. So we really lead the industry in innovative construction technologies.
I love that. So more or less it's like you're building off the grid and then you bring it over and you put it up.
Correct.
Okay, and then all energy efficient. So I guess that's in the long run you're winning, because that's where our future is going. You need the right kind of outlets. And my husband, if he puts another LED light in my house, I can't stand it. But that's the way to go. And that's the way you're building and designing the houses.
Absolutely. We've been doing this for 30 years now, and now with our partnership with Berkshire Hathaway, we now have many, many years to come with focusing on energy efficiency and innovative construction quality and making gorgeous communities.
Now you have 3 kids.
That's correct.
So what is your favorite part when you look at Oakwood Homes that you're like, we need to make sure when we're building homes that it has A, B, or C because of I've lived this now?
Right, and then really it's focusing on how today's homeowners live in their home.
Yes,
And
everybody's different.
Correct.
Right.
So you mentioned earlier with the spa, put a lot of focus on the master bathrooms
Yes.
and kitchens and open great room concepts where people really live.
Yeah.
And now in Colorado with our outdoor lifestyle, we have rooftop decks, amazing outdoor patios, and some gorgeous outdoor living spaces.
And all for different levels of buyers.
Correct.
And the cool thing is in the Colorado market, you actually have houses available.
That's correct, yeah.
Because it's like houses are gone like that
That's
in
right.
the Denver market. Yeah.
Next year we're hoping to build around 1,000 homes, and so we'll.
Are you
definitely-
serious?
That's correct.
And some of those are the lower level pricing houses that you have in the works, right?
Correct. Yeah, we really know affordability is an issue, and so we focus on a realistic price point. And all locations. So we want to make sure that not only you can get into a home at every price point, but we promise choice at every price point. So you're not just stuck with what we chose. You get to personalize the home while also staying within your budget.
See, because you always think if I'm on this level, I'm going to get whatever you throw at me. But even this level, the lower level, I get to say I've always wanted a white kitchen. Right? You get to
Absolutely.
do that kind of stuff.
Everyone has an opportunity to go to the new home center and really build the home how they want it.
Well, I think if anything we learned this past year, we all work really hard and we all need a place to call our sanctuary and to come home to, because I think before we'd just come home and then we'd have somewhere else to go. Like especially with you and 3 kids, you'd come home, put your stuff down, and then it was back out the door because you had an event to do with your kids. Now we come home, we sit there, we look at the walls, we look at the space, and we go, what are we doing?
Right.
We need to move.
Right, yeah. Like
Yeah.
you're saying, if you get stuck in your home, we want to make sure that you're comfortable in that home.
The space in my house that I can hide in is the laundry room, and it's too small. So I'm sure you're getting requests for bigger laundry rooms, are you? Because it's the place where us moms can go in and be on our phone. I'm coming, laundry. You can see me in 10 minutes, So are you getting requests for bigger laundry rooms?
Yeah, we have a lot of choices. I'm sure we can accommodate you.
Okay, good. And you know what? They also do so much in the community. You guys do the St. Jude Dream Home House. You guys do so much with the pet adoptions and all of that. And we'll get into a little more of that when we come back. We got a lot to cover, everybody. But in the commercial break, feel free, go to the website, oakwoodhomes.com. Ramos Law is an official partner of the Kathy J Show. He's a medical doctor and a lawyer. Ramos Law, what makes us different makes us better. Yes, feel the beat, everybody. Welcome back to the Kathy J Show. So we were just speaking with Rhett Nelson about Oakwood Homes, and now I think it's time for us to actually go into an Oakwood home, don't you? Joining me right now via Zoom, we have Curtis and Kayla with Oakwood Homes. Hi, guys.
Hi.
It's so good to see you. Okay, so you are in Oakwood Homes. Where are you right now?
We are over in Reunion at the Horizon Meridian Collection.
Okay, so that's what Rhett and I were just talking about, right up there on 104th and Tower, that big area that you're building in. Very cool. Okay, so tell me what the different collections are that you're offering at Oakwood.
All right, so we offer multiple different collections ranging from your first time home buyer collection all the way up to your second time move up. That's going to start with our Sterling Duet collection, which is a paired home product, really excellent price point starting in the mid 300s for our first time home buyers. We also innovate with our carriage house collection, very similar to a detached townhome product. So a wonderful low maintenance home starting in the high 300s that does give you all the benefits of a multifamily home with low maintenance, as well as all the great benefits of a single family home. And that's where you can get those excellent rooftop decks.
Yes. Stop right there. So Rhett was telling me about the rooftop decks. He said that some of the rooftops, they're almost bigger than the actual carriage house. They're just huge, he said, it feels like.
Absolutely. The entire footprint of the home on top of the home. So an excellent place to capture these amazing sunsets here in Colorado. Also a great place to entertain with family and friends. And, what would be more spectacular than having your friends over and enjoying a beautiful evening on your rooftop?
Oh, no, I'm looking forward to that. I was just thinking it's a place to escape your family, period. What else do you have in your collection?
So then moving up from our carriage house collection is our extremely popular park house and Meridian collection. That is going to be a very traditional single family home with some amazing interior features such as our spa showers, our finished basement choices, as well as our multiple kitchen options, such as our chef kitchen and our gourmet choices for appliances as well on the interior. Lastly would be our Horizon collection. That is our largest collection that we currently offer, and where you can get that great dog spa shower, that great dog spa in there. Again, some wonderful covered front and rear patio options, and again, just as many interior choices as you would like through our new home center.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Kayla, he brought up the dog spa. You know, I love it when you elaborate on that. Go for it.
Oh yeah, so dogs are our second family members, so we really want to make sure that we take care of those pets as well. So if you want a spa for your little puppy, we have it for you. We can offer that for you in your new home.
I love that you call it a spa. To those of us that have huge dogs, thank God is what we call it. It's a way to keep them away from my bathtub. So I think it's brilliant. I think especially here in Colorado where we love our dogs and we love to go outside with them. I think having that little mud room area where you can bathe them and keep it away from your house is such a smart idea. So, okay, so what locations do you have? Because we've been talking about the location on 104th and Tower, right up there. Where else can people find Oakwood Homes?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've talked so much about our master plan communities. So we have great master plan communities. So we go south all the way up north. And so for the south we go right now is Green Valley Ranch East. And then we go all the way up north to Thompson River Ranch, which is Johnstown, right by Centerra. And within those communities, we have great amenities, including pools, parks, playgrounds, everything for the family, walking trails. And what's really, really cool is we have brand new schools opening in 2 communities this year. So over in Erie, over in Thompson River Ranch, and we're really excited to have those brand new schools for the new families.
You know, I was just in a trance watching that video. I would love to spend the pandemic in that house. That is so nice. It's just beautiful. And you know, when you were saying that some of the houses, you know, they're starting in the mid threes. The house I grew up in Old Thornton, it's now valued in the mid threes. And I know for a fact how much it's falling apart. I would much rather, you know, if I'm going to be spending that, I'd much rather go and get a new house, you know, that smells new and it has stuff that I customized and catered to it. And that's really what you guys are finding, your clientele, correct? People that are like, I deserve new.
Absolutely. As people grow out of their existing home or find the need for a new space, we truly try to offer everything from that buyer that's, you know, looking just for more space in the home to the buyer that's truly looking for bells and whistles and all the great amenities that we can offer.
Yes, give me the bells and whistles, Brian. Okay, so you two, you're both Colorado kids, correct? Where did you guys grow up?
Yeah, I grew up in Brighton, Colorado, and I've been there my whole life.
That's awesome. Where'd you grow up, Brian?
I grew up in Littleton, Colorado, as well with Rhett. So I went to Littleton High School, and I'm a CSU kid and a Colorado native. So
I love that. I love that. I love that. So one of the things that I was noticing when I was trying to research Oakwood Homes is how much the employees love working for Oakwood Homes. Tell me about that. You're not getting paid for it. Tell me about it.
Absolutely. So I actually started when I was 19 years old, and I've been here 12 years. And Oakwood really prides themselves on growing within the company. So I've had opportunity to learn and grow within the company. So I started out as an administrative assistant, and here I am as a manager 12 years later, and I'm very thankful to work at this company.
That's awesome. Yeah, go ahead, Brian.
So Oakwood Homes is truly a family. You know, one thing that you find with Oakwood Homes is not only do they care about your professional, but also your personal growth. And having worked for other builders in the industry, I can tell you that Oakwood Homes is truly a very unique company, one that believes in employees and customers first, and truly does the right thing. So it's just a very, very wonderful company to work for.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for spending some time with me. I love you so much. I kept getting your name wrong. I'm so sorry, Brian. Curtis. Curtis. There, I made up for every time I called you Brian. I'm so sorry about that. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I can't wait to come and enjoy a happy hour on that rooftop patio. Thank you. And I am going to bring my dogs and wash them in your mudroom, so I'll see you.
We'll see you there.
Good.
Bye, Kat.
Bye, guys. Bye, Curtis. All right, for more information about Oakwood Homes and all the beautiful communities that they're building right now in Colorado, all you got to do is go to their website, oakwoodhomesco.com. All right, everybody, switching gears, it's now time for the Colorado Lottery. It's the trivia question of the week. Today's question is, how much has the Colorado Lottery given back in proceeds to Colorado's great outdoors and schools? Think about it. We'll tell you the answer right after this quick break. Welcome back. Before the break, we asked you, how much has the Colorado Lottery given back in proceeds to Colorado's great outdoors and schools? The answer is Colorado Lottery has given $3.7 billion, billion with a B, to parks, trails, recreation, open space, and school infrastructure projects. Thank you so much, Colorado Lottery. We love you making our state all pretty. Thank you so much to Rhett Nelson. You wanted to say one more thing?
Yep, just want to say hi to my kids at home, and don't forget to go purchase your tickets for the St. Jude Dream Home. Tickets go on sale for the Dream Home and Reunion on August 26th.
August 26th. Thank you so much. Thank you, Oakwood Homes, for being my partner. I love you so much. Mwah. We'll see you tomorrow.